The Whitehill Road in St Andrew is one of several being repaired under the Scotland District Road Rehabilitation Project. That project is being carried out by the China National Complete Plant Import-Export Corporation, or Complant for short. Employers' representative on the project, George Holder, says there have been challenges in the area, which is prone to land slippage.
I think we've asked for a revised program on this because there were some issues here with regard to water in the sub-base and trying to determine where that water was coming from, one, and secondly, being able to deal with that water. I haven't really been able to identify the source, but we have asked them to put measures in place to deal with that water so that we could get on with this work that you see going on here now, which is the preparation of the sub-base of the road. I think we're like maybe 4 months before we can get this done, provided always that we have good weather.
With the area suffering a number of road collapses, officials have sought to give assurances steps are being taken to minimize the likelihood of a reoccurrence.
We are actually using cement inside of the soil to ensure that you get better stabilization of the base structure as well. So we are hoping that with that, as well as increased proper drainage, it will last a lot longer.
The officials were part of a touring party that included representatives from the police, fire and the ambulance services, as well as utilities, the Sanitation Service Authority and the Department of Emergency Management. The site visit was called to address residents' concerns about whether sanitation and emergency vehicles would have access to their communities because of the road works. Simon Allen, program officer of the DEM, says assurances were given, including that hydrants would be installed and connected to ensure there was water in the event of a fire.
The Complant team, they are here on site, on location. So what we're trying to do is to coordinate the communication between the emergency services and the Complant workers who are resident on site. So if it's a situation where we need any remedial work done in terms of leveling a road or moving some of the marl, it would assist with getting the ambulances closer. Obviously, with the state of the road, the ambulance may not be able to get all the way in, but once you have the necessary stretchers or the gurneys to carry them in, and there's a closer distance, it would assist in emergency response.
A site visit was also done at King Street, St. Simon, where a portion of the new road had collapsed.
Water leak plus excavations led to a collapse. That work is now being repaired and, well, not today because today is a bit wet, but from tomorrow that work will continue for the construction of the gabions and the replacement of the failed section of the road.
Mr. Holder expects those repairs will take about a week and a half. He also gave a timeline for the completion of the work at that location.
If you can avoid these types of events, yes, we'll get it done in July. The idea is to have the major work constructed before the rains come in, and that's what the aim is. Of course, to achieve that would mean that the contractor would have to work maybe double shift, late on the evenings, and some weekends. And we would like, obviously, with the corporation residents, we would like to have work done on most weekends.
Chief Executive Officer of Hague Communications, Joyanne Hague, says correspondence will be sent out to residents to update them on the outcome of the site visit. Sharika Griffith, CBC News.